One of the biggest issues from a lot of my constituents is about a water supply in relation to the amount of building and construction that's going on in the Pinal County area. The purpose behind this and talking to SRP, they put something together to where we were able to go up and actually look at the different collection points that captures the water supply that actually feeds water and power to our region.
So we're going to fly up the Verde, go over Bartlett and Horseshoe reservoirs, then we're going to fly over the Tonto Basin, which is a tributary of the Salt, and then we'll fly back down the Salt.
We need to show people the forward thinking that's been happening with SRP and others like them so that people understand we're not just doing this willy-nilly. There's some plans to all of this.
The future of the water supply is a lot of little things adding up to something big. There's not going to be one thing that makes life easier or solves any one problem.
A lot of things have already been in the works for years, and the anticipation of the type of growth of where we're headed.
We're in a really good spot now. Even though we're in year 28 of the worst extended drought in the last 1,000 years, our reservoir system is fuller than it was at the beginning of this drought. The reason why that is, our 800,000 acre feet per year that we deliver is pretty much perfectly in line with the long-term median inflows.
We're way ahead on the water issues, and we're staying on top of it.
Here's Bartlett Dam in front of us.
We talked about a couple of projects, modifying Bartlett Dam to get more storage on the Verde River.
So here we are, we got Roosevelt Dam, it's over 300 feet tall. It's what started the whole thing.
Roosevelt Lake Flood Control Space project, being able to store water above 100% full, capturing winter floods in the future will give you a new water supply.
I think we're coming up where the CAP goes underneath the SRP.
And then we talked about interconnect facility between the SRP system and the CAP system called the SCIF. And that would give us the ability to physically move those new water supplies to areas where we can't physically move water.
Which ultimately will help with some of our water issues over in Pinal County.
Those three projects are key for the future of Central Arizona's water supply resiliency and sustainability.
There's plenty of water. We are even looking into the future to be able to bring more water supply.
Building infrastructure, capitalizing off of existing infrastructure to get a little more water, working with other water supply agencies in cooperation, also being more conservative with water use and better water use efficiencies.
We actually use less water today with over 7 million people, and the production of farming has increased than we did in the 60s. That says a lot for the forward thinking, and it's continuing to move forward in that way.
There'll still be the ability to have houses and have the toilets flush and the showers runs and the tap comes on.
This tour is showing that we have their livelihood at our foresight. We're in very good shape. We're in good hands with the individuals that are over water conservation and looking into the future, making sure that there's going to be plenty of water supply. Hopefully we can actually communicate that to our citizens and to the people here in Arizona.